Okay, I'm gonna do a reading. If you like to, scroll past. If not, have a fantastic fucking day. Either way. Chakra, throat chakra. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. As always, have a fantastic fucking day. We're gonna get right into this. If you feel like something is what it is that thing. If you are having people around you try to make you second guess yourself, then that answers your question. Because people will try to mislead and misguide people, and you need to listen to your intuition first. And this is not only a message for myself, but other people. Also, you might have some people around you that make it like really, really hard to trust. 40 seconds. Came against you. Okay, they came against you and you still won. You came against hella heavy hitters in your day, and you still fucking won. You've been through hell and back, and you still try to stay positive and keep your head up, even if it's a fucking nightmare on Elm Street. Like I said, take what resonates. I'm just pulling from the Oracle Bowl and what I had left over from yesterday and some of the ones I found on the floor from today. I feel like God will do that. I'll be like, I'll find a random one in my house and I'll be like, wow, this resonates. 112. Commitment you do deserve. Something you do deserve. You deserve a commitment. You deserve someone who commits to you, even if it's on a friendship level. It doesn't have to be sexual. It doesn't have to be, it could be anything. Weak ass bitches. Someone could look at you as extremely playful. This is just what I pull. You take what resonates. You could have dealt with that. Like I said, you came against a lot of heavy hitters here, and you still won because they were doing the most. 144, but you stand on business. Trial by fire. Trial by fire. I almost said commitment. Coming out. They could have been persecuting you like a fucking witch, but you're not. This isn't Salem. You can't burn me at the stake, motherfucker. It says chillin'. You just big chillin', okay? Nobody listens to you until it's too late, and then even then they don't listen. So it's going down for real. Da-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na. It's going down for real. I also put some more fortunes in here, the green ones. So we're gonna stir this up and see what pops. One of the green ones already tried to escape the bowl. Please give us the messages we need to hear today, God. Amen. Let's get right into this. Hunger pains. Yeah, I just dumped out a whole fucking bowl of cereal, basically. I just didn't want. I took one bite or a couple bites and I was like, it doesn't taste bad, I just don't want it. I did eat something before that though, so it's okay. Guidance. Maybe I'm just like, I don't know. I'm hungry, but I'm not hungry. Does that make sense? Sexy villain. They could be painting you as a villain, but you're still sexy either way. You can be the villain in their story, but they're the criminal in yours, so. Evidence surfaces, or the truth surfaces. Amen. The truth is going to surface, even if it hasn't. It might have peeped its head out, but it hasn't poked its head out all the way. Arrests made. Arrests are going to be made here. Selling each other out. These people are going to sell each other out. You won't have to lift a fucking finger because they're going to sit here and then, whoop, someone's going to finally tell the truth. And then everybody's going to be caught up on some bullshit because they all decided to contribute. Drawing conclusions. It's coming to an end. This is ending. This is an ending energy. Or someone's drawing conclusions. I gave it to God. I don't care if you draw conclusions or jump to he said, she said. If I tell you something, believe it. If you don't believe it, then you don't believe yourself. 4 minutes. 10:20. Hoodoo, voodoo, witchcraft bullshit they were trying to do on you. And yes, words are witchcraft. It tells you spelling. Spelling. Watch your words. Bragging. They could have been bragging about this. Or lying on you about this. I don't fucking know. I'm not really my business. If somebody else is doing it, like I said, I mind my own business. You're moving on to a new vibration. I try to mind my own fucking business and I try to help who I can, but at the same time, I gotta help myself first before I help you, because if you're not helping me and you're taking from me, then I'm aware that you're taking from me and I don't want you to be around me. Period, point blank. Okay? I know I can, speed through what I got to say like a million miles per hour, 444, and I apologize. Got a little ADHD brain, I'm ready to go. It says bitch. Ooh, I just felt like a shock up my neck and my arm. That was weird. It's always weird when I get a sign like that. That could be a sign for somebody. Shocking news. Player from the Himalayas, also like a shock or a jolt. Or like somebody like, when you're like, you're just like this or something and your like neck goes or your shoulder goes and you're like, oh fuck. Player from the Himalayas. The jig is up. The jig is up. They dancing, baby. Tummy pain. Ripley's Believe It or Not, baby. I listen to my doctor, first of all. So real. I do. I listen to my doctor. And if he's telling me to consume protein, I'm going to consume that protein no matter if it makes me quote unquote fat or ugly to you. Someone doesn't want to deal with you. It says he doesn't want to deal with you. Okay? Well, I don't want to deal with you either, so how about that? I don't know who that's about, but same, I guess. If that's how you feel. If that's how you feel, then same. 558. It says careful. Careful. I am pretty careful. I try to take it easy. Done, baby. Explanation point. Done. Explanation point. You're done. You're done with certain situations. Third party. You don't want to be involved. You said you're not involving me in your bullshit. Because you know what you did. Don't drag me into that. 626. You are going to have to reap your own consequences. I'm not going to reap them for you. 630, also 1022. Someone traded. They could have betrayed you, traitor. 636. Someone tried to keep you out and now they're blocked. Or they could have been treating you like that, I don't know. But they're blocked now for trying to block you out, trying to lock you out, trying to knock you out, trying to fucking... Yeah, they keep bashing your name. They keep trying to cause you anxiety, stress, depression, all sorts of stuff because they're not happy. Big ups. Big ups, baby. Big ups. They choose not to do something better. You can't force them to either. Just let them do them. I almost said these people are paranoid about you. I don't know what they did to be paranoid, but try and tell them move on, I guess. 722. They tried to do it to disgrace you, or they said this shit to disgrace you, or they're trying to make you look bad or paint you in a bad picture. 3 months. Something in 3 months from now. Silly Billy Goat. Something's about to happen. 740. Something about to happen that's going to change your life. Ooh. Passing away. Passport. A change. A passport, though. That's cool. Tired of them. You might have even be tired of this fucking country as a whole. You're like, what the fuck? You got a commitment you made to yourself. Maybe somebody made the commitment to serve and they don't. Something about commitment and service to you. I thought I read that one already. I guess it's another one. 820. It says, I'll handle your ass. I just got a message about a new apartment I was looking at online. 830. Look at that. Rejected, baby. You might have rejected someone, or if they might feel rejected by you. I don't really know. Or maybe they rejected you from, like, everything. Like some nasty. This person rejected you because they like them nasty. 850. They like them nasty at heart, nasty in the soul, evil-hearted. You're letting yourself heal. You're letting yourself heal. Or maybe you're rejecting some people because they're not up to par with you. Let me do me, okay? Let me do me. Someone's trying to control you. It says, don't push me. I'm not a killer, but don't push me. I'm sorry, that's just a song. Take what resonates. 919, 920, 28, 26, 13, 29, 19, 56, 10, 23. I'm not bad. I'm just reading what's in the cards. 929, 930, and this isn't even the cards. This is an oracle bull. This is scraps of paper I'm reading off of. And this one's an actual fortune too. If you're faced with too many details to contend with, you could get too overwhelmed. Maybe life in general is just super fucking overwhelming because there's too many details, too many little things, too many... It's like a build-up and a build-up and a build-up and a build-up, and people keep pushing and pushing and pushing and shoving and shoving and shoving. Walked away. 9:55. You might have walked away from the situation though.